3, 2, 1.
Alright, welcome to another training video for WWSU Radio on how to host your show. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to use the messages and chat system. So, there are two ways that you and your listeners can interact with each other. The first way is through the website, which is on the right screen over here. And the second way is through the Discord chat program through the WWSU server, which is on the monitor up there. What's really cool about the chat system is that it's integrated with each other. So while you're doing your show, you don't have to have, you can if you want to, but you don't have to have Discord or the website open to view messages that people send to you. They will all come through on DJ controls, and you can reply to people through DJ controls as well. So today we're going to demonstrate that. We're also going to demonstrate, as you may know, we have display signs out here in the lobby right here. So you might have some people who are waiting out here, waiting their turn to come on your show, and you may want to be able to let them know that you're ready for them to come in the studio without actually exiting the studio. So like for instance, if you are still on the air and you don't want to come out because you're on the air, you can send a message to the display sign and it will give an audio cue to those who are out here in the lobby to look at the display sign for a message. And that message can be something like, hey, we're ready for you, insert person name here, come on into the studio. So we're going to cover all of those today, but first, let's cover messaging through the website and the Discord server. So, when you are doing your show in Discord, or I'm sorry, in DJ controls, and the special effects are because this video was recorded during the month of October, close to Halloween, so DJ controls has themed itself kind of with a Halloween vibe, so just ignore that. But there's a tab here called Messages/Chat, and there's a number right here on the right hand side that tells you how many new unread messages you have. So for instance, let's go over here to the website for a moment here. So I went to the website and then I clicked on the chat room tab. So this is what listeners would do if they want to send a message to the DJ. They'll get this, they'll have a box that displays the latest messages, and then a box over here to send a message. They could type in their name here, which I'm going to do now. And then I'm going to type, this is, if I could spell, this is a test message. And listeners can either send messages publicly or send them privately. A public message will be visible not only to you as the radio show host, but also to anybody else who is on the website, and also to those in the Discord server. So it's a public message, it's useful for general chatting, things like that. There's also the option to send a private message for listeners, and that's great for if they're giving you, private details, like let's say if you're giving a ticket giveaway on your show, and you need to know the phone number or the physical address of the person so you can mail those tickets. They can send that info to you by clicking the red privately button, which means only that specific person on the website and you as the host of the radio show will see that message. So nobody else who is supposed to see that message will see that message. So it's really cool. We're going to demonstrate how a public message works. So I'm going to send this message, and as you notice, it popped up here on DJ controls. And when you're doing a show, DJ controls will flash in the taskbar when you have a new message. And it will also indicate the number of unread messages you have. The unread messages are highlighted in red. Just click a message to mark it as read, and it will turn gray. So this is the message. You got the person who sent the message, how they sent it, whether it was publicly or privately at the time. And then if you want to delete that message, you got a little trash bin right here as well. Now, also, if you notice up here in our Discord server, the message also appeared and was posted by our Discord bot. This is message from web, and then their name, and then the contents of their message. So it's pretty cool. Now, how do you respond to them? Well, we're going to cover that now. So there's a send to button over here in DJ controls that allows you to choose whom you want to send your message to. So in this case, myself, so Web Patrick, if I choose a specific web user, it's going to send privately to that person. So only that person is going to see the response. I will demonstrate that to you now. So we're going to choose Web Patrick, and I am going to type in, this is a private message. And then I'm going to send it. So notice my sent message appears on my DJ controls. It showed up on the website because that was me, but it did not show up on the Discord server because it was a private message. If you also notice, when you select a specific person, you get two additional buttons down here under send a message. There's mute and there's ban. So let's say somebody sends a message that says, I'm going to find where you live and I'm going to cause harm to you. You can discipline that person by choosing them in the send to section of send message. So let's say Rapid Tumbler was the person who sent that message, and then you could discipline them. Muting means that they will lose access to the entire website for WWSU for 24 hours. Banning means they will lose it indefinitely until a director manually unbans them. So for very serious threatening messages, you'll want to ban them. And for less serious, like just harassment or being rude or inappropriate, you'll just use mute. Okay, so now we're going to send a message here in Discord, because Discord messages will also appear in the web chat. In the DJ controls chat. As such, I'm going to do, this is a test reply in our Discord. Discord messages are always sent publicly, so it showed up both in DJ controls and on the website. And it also specifically says it was a Discord user who sent it, and the name of the username of that person right there who sent it. When there's not a show in progress, messages are sent and received through the general text channel of the Discord server. When you are on the air, messages will be sent and received through your specific show's channel. So every radio show on WWSU has a text channel, and when you are on the air, people will have to send messages through your specific show channel in order for you to receive it on DJ controls. Don't worry, the bot will mention that when you go live to remind people to use that channel. So you do not have to remind people yourself. Is there anything else that I'm not covering? Oh yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and delete this message right here. It removed from the website. It removed from DJ controls. It did not remove from Discord. The reason being is because I'm a director, so the bot does not have permission to remove my messages. So that's why it erred, as you could see in that case. But normally you can remove, so like, let's try and remove this as a test message right here. So if we remove that, boom, boom, it's gone from there, and the message was edited, and said original message was deleted in the Discord server. I also forgot to mention, when you mute or ban somebody, and you provide your reason, it will also delete all of the messages that they recently sent automatically as well. Alright, now we're going to demonstrate how you can send messages to the display sign for your guests who are waiting outside. So we're going to go to the Send To button on the Messages and Chat tab, and we're going to select Display Internal. And what you can do is you can send your message. So we're just going to type hello and send it. Introduce it as sent a message. Please look at the display sign. See what happened there? When I sent the message, the display sign out here gave an audio cue to tell the guests that are sitting out here to direct their attention to the display sign. And if you look in the corner, there's my message. It's kind of small, but it's up there, and it stays up there for about a minute before it disappears. So that's how it works. You're going to want to use internal for messages that only are applicable for people inside the station. The public display sign covers this one and the one that is facing the hallways, which is that one. Although that one does not give any audio cues, because since it's in the studio, if it gave an audio cue, it would pick up on the air, and we don't want that. So that's how you send messages to the display signs. So that's how you use the messages and chat system. I would highly encourage you to utilize the messages and chat system to build interactivity for your radio show. We do keep analytics for the number of messages that are sent and exchanged between members during their show. So those who utilize the messages and chat platform more often will have higher rankings in their show in terms of analytics and the top performing shows of the week. So keep that in mind. That concludes this training video. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you another time.